All right, students. In this part of the lesson, we'll continue working on our two-step equations. Be careful with those negative numbers. They sure can't cause trouble. For number 1, you know I like to think of the equal sign as a fence. When I'm finished, I'll have x alone on the left and my answer on the right. To get x by itself, both the 6 and the 9 have to leave. Get rid of that 9 first. The 9 is being subtracted. What's the inverse to subtraction? Addition. We'll add 9 to both sides of the fence. On the left-hand side, negative 9 and positive 9 is 0 plus 6x. On the right-hand side, 15 plus 9 is 24. Now to get x by itself, we'll get rid of the 6. 6 and x are being multiplied, and the inverse of multiplication is division. 6 divided by 6 is 1x, and 24 divided by 6 is 4. Let's check that answer. If I take 4 and plug it back in here, 4 times 6 is 24, and 24 minus 9 is 15. Works perfectly when we plug it back in. Let's try number 2. Here's my fence. When I'm done, x will be on the left side of the fence, the answer on the right. To get x by itself, both the negative 3 and the 8 have to leave. Get rid of that 8 first. The inverse of addition is subtraction. Now on the left-hand side, combine positive 8 and negative 8 to get 0 plus negative 3x. On the right-hand side, when I combine a positive and a negative, when the signs are different, we subtract and take the sign of the larger number. Now get x by itself by dividing by negative 3, so that negative 3 divided by negative 3 is 1x. 12 divided by 3 is 4, and when I divide with one negative, my answer is negative. Let me get number 3 set up. Here's my fence. Here's where my answer will go. To get x by itself, the 5 and the 3 must both leave. Get rid of that 3 first. The inverse of addition is subtraction. Now when I combine positive 3 and negative 3, I get 0 plus x over 5. And when I combine two negatives, well, when I combine numbers with the same sign, I add and keep the sign. Now to get x by itself, the 5 must leave. See how the x and the 5 are being divided? And the inverse to division is multiplication. We'll multiply both sides by 5. That way, 5 in the top divided by 5 in the bottom is 1x. And a negative times a positive is a negative. 7 times 5 is 35. Good final answer of negative 35. Let's check this one. If I plug negative 35 back in here, negative 35 divided by 5 is negative 7, and negative 7 plus 3 is negative 4. Perfect. All right, last problem. Careful with the negatives. There's my fence and my answer. Let's get rid of this 3 first. What's the inverse to subtraction? Addition. When I combine negative 3 and positive 3, I get 0 plus negative 2x. When I combine numbers that have different signs, I subtract, take the sign of the larger number. Now to get x by itself, divide by negative 2. Negative 2 divided by negative 2 is 1x. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And when you divide with 2 negatives, your final answer is positive. All right, your turn. Go work some homework.